Hello, my name is Elijah Hung, and this is my final project for CIS 50. I chose option number 1, which was to design a phone for seniors. My phone is called Grammaphones. Research on senior preferences. The vast majority of seniors decided that they wanted larger buttons because of how difficult it was for them to press smaller buttons. They also decided that a larger phone size and screen size was more desirable because it was easier for them to read. In the pie chart, you can see that most seniors wanted larger buttons. I also found that most seniors wanted phone weight and phone size somewhere in the middle of the options that were presented to them. In the top pie chart, you can see that the seniors wanted something that was between 7 ounces and 9 ounces in weight. In the bottom pie chart, you can see that the seniors wanted a size that was in the middle, not too big and not too small. Research on senior usage. The seniors that were interviewed in the program didn't use their phone that often, and so in designing this phone, I decided that a long battery life was not as necessary. In the bar graph, you can see that most seniors only needed 2 hours of battery life in their phone, and so we used that later when designing the phone. Here are some of the interviews that were seen in the program that I used in order to design the phone later. In the third interview, it is said that the user only needs something that is for contacting friends or family. This is an example of something that was used when we designed the phone. Here I created phrases or short takeaways from each of the interviews when designing the phone. The first one was a basic interface with basic functions. The second one was a basic phone that was bigger and brighter than other phones. The third one wanted a phone that protected their privacy. The fourth user wanted bigger buttons and less functions, in other words, something less complicated. The next user wanted lighter phones, but didn't want the phone to be too small, which was used in deciding the phone's dimensions. This last user wanted a basic phone just for calls. And so I created the Gramophone. It features a simple interface, which was made only for calls and messages, a decent battery life, which was not too high, but enough to suit their needs, large buttons, which were easy to press and to read, which was a common request amongst the seniors, and rubber grips for weaker hands and difficulty holding objects. I also made the bottom curved after finding that some of the seniors wanted a sleeker design, and I made the color bright so that it would be easier for the seniors to find their phone amongst other phones. Here you can see the dimensions and style choices that were made when creating the phone. The shape is sleek, the button size is medium, the rubber grip was added, the software was very simple, something for them to understand. The phone case was orange, there was no keyboard, the button size was white, the screen size was medium. We did not use a recycled case because of the costs that were used to produce them. The screen brightness was medium because some complained that it was too dark. And the phone overall cost $99. Here are some of the reviews that were received when testing the phone amongst the seniors. One of them reads, "This is much more streamlined than other models and seems easier to read. My hands aren't as steady as they used to be. I only want a phone, not all that other stuff, so this is great. A simple layout, buttons are easy to see. It's just great." Most of the reviews that I received were positive, except for one, which wanted a better looking phone. However, this would have made the phone too heavy, and there were not that many options available. Sales and success of product. As you can see from the line graph, overall the design was a success. The client was satisfied with the sales, and the attentiveness to consumer wants needs boosted sales. Also, you can see from the chart that phone sales per month steadily increased. Thank you.